All rise. Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. All right, bow your heads for the man's prayer. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess. Well, welcome to the lodge meeting. This is number 701, 701st lodge meeting. That's quite a few. It's more than 700. And we're going to start off as we always do with the lodge member. Not a lot of them this month. We got James Caswell from Alberta, and Bo Rutkowski, I believe, Saskatchewan, and Randy Wilson from Ontario. So we start off with three Canadian lads there. Then we got Mark McCriley of Oregon, John Bachor, something like that, from Michigan. And also from Michigan, we have Brian Kozlowski. Welcome, Brian. Cliff Smitty Smith from Texas. Scott Young from Maryland. Chris Boyd from New York. Oh, we got a few. We got Alan M. Wisniewski and Alan F. Wisniewski, both from New York. I'd probably prefer to be the M. You don't want somebody yelling F at you your whole life. Mark Andrews from Ohio. Bob Veal from Washington. Phil Christensen's from Washington as well. Mike Lowry from Georgia. And Bruce Howell from Illinois. Welcome to all of you. And if you play your cards right, one of these days, you could be the member of the month. It's a pretty high honor. The member of the month this month is Lynn Southwell, originally from Massachusetts but living in Florida now. And Lynn is a man. Oftentimes you'll see a man will have what you think is a lady's name. I'm thinking like Lynn Swan or Carol O'Connor or B. Arthur. So it's not that unusual. Before we go too far, I do want all you new members. Of course, now that you're a member, you can go anywhere around here, look at all the lodge announcements from 5 years ago and see if anything actually got done. I'd be surprised. And all the photo gallery and all the lodge meetings are up there as well, so you can get caught up. Fill in your whole summer. Speaking of summer, holy cow. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but it is hot up here in the lodge, and this is up in Canada, as you know. It's today is 30 degrees. That's Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius. You want to convert that to Fahrenheit? I believe you divide by 5, multiply by 9, and then you add 32. I would have done it for you, but it's too hot. I'm gearing up for the Canadian tour in the fall. We're adding new shows. They're coming in all the time, so keep checking at redgreen.com. We've added, for example, that was going to start in Red Deer. It's not starting in Grand Prairie now on the 19th of September. And she will wind up in Barrie, Ontario on the 30th of October. And then, of course, on the 22nd, we're still doing the special, a video special at the Sanderson Center in Brantford. So it's all. I know it's called This Could Be It, but I'm telling you, this is it, no doubt about it. Speaking of Canada, we have a bit of an issue. We've been selling our collections, the DVD collection, all the shows and everything, for quite a while. Well, we've run out of them, and the people supply them can't get any more. We can't get them. So if you bought one, I'd say hang on to it. In time, it may be worth up to half what you paid for it. But what we have left, I want to say one other issue. We always ship from North Carolina. There's a couple of reasons for that. It's mainly a little thing I like to call logic. First of all, most of our customers are in the U.S. This is not an insult to Canada. There are more people in the U.S., so naturally you're going to have more customers. And I'm not blaming you for being in Canada. The people you have to blame are the ones who aren't here. So, but the result of that is, and also another thing, it's actually, believe it or not, it's cheaper to ship from North Carolina to most of Canada than it is to ship from Ontario to most of Canada. I know, hard to believe, but but here's what I'm getting to. So we have maybe 24 of these collections left, but they're damaged. Somebody threw them off the truck or used them instead of a parking brake. I don't know what happened to them. Anyway, what we had them do, they had them all shipped right here to the lodge. So they come in, they kind of look like this. See how this is kind of banged up at the corner and kind of ripped a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to open them all up. We're going to open up every DVD, make sure they're not broken, and see how many complete sets we can get out of them. And then we're going to put them on sale at a huge, huge discount because they're not going to be pretty, but they're going to be complete, and you can only get them in Canada. So if you live in Canada or you want to drive up to Canada to get one, keep an eye out. It might take us a month or two to get these things sorted out, but they'll be on sale at a ridiculous price. And then that'll be the end of them. So that was good. What else I got here? Oh man, gosh, yeah. We had the longest day of the year, about 10 days ago. And the kids just got out of school, so I think you're in for a lot of long days, if you know what I mean. Not much else to say for me. Check out the lodge announcements. Tune into the young lad on Twitch there on Sunday nights. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. And I'll keep posting you on Facebook. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after the tour. I know I call it "This Could Be It." This is definitely it. But I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just not going to do what I've been doing. So I don't know what it's going to be. You'll be the first ones to find out. So hang tight. Have yourself a fly July, and I'll see you back here on the 31st. Meanwhile, keep your stick on the ice.